As a public relations exercise, it was a Modi masterclass. India's leader looked like he'd been anointed. The negotiator, the counterweight in a divided world. Success, a watered-down consensus on Ukraine that also pleased Moscow.
Largely thanks to the consolidated position of the Global South, defending its legitimate interests, it was possible to prevent the success of the West's attempt to again Ukrainize the entire agenda.
Diplomacy can be a brutal and lonely game. Rishi Sunak forced to wait longer than expected for some one-on-one time, trying to find space in a crowded market. With no trade deal, he focused on what they could agree on.
The G20 is a large group of countries. We don't necessarily all share the same perspectives or indeed values, but the G20 has come together under India's leadership, and in particular to raise and highlight the impact of Russia's illegal war in Ukraine on global food security.
But Joe Biden arguably got the most face time, trying to cement economic ties with India, while Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping were out of the picture.
We have an opportunity to strengthen alliances around the world to maintain stability. That's what this trip was all about. Having India cooperate much more with the United States, be closer to the United States, it's not about containing China. It's about having a stable base.
But it was a new member that perhaps provided the biggest development. The African Union joining, India pushing to get the Global South heard. Some say the G20 is now nothing more than a talking shop, and critics of this year's summit say there's been little concrete progress on tackling climate change or wealth inequality, and little detail about a proposed new economic corridor between India, the Middle East and Europe. And despite that, Modi is emerging, appearing triumphant. The baton has now passed, though, and Brazil's president is already saying Vladimir Putin can attend next year without fear of arrest. Proof the fault lines are never far away. Cordelia Lynch, Sky News, Delhi, India.